welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Codenamechanel and I'm back, but clearly I'm back with a story time.
Pimpin' got him hooked, pimpin' got him. I say my pimpin' got him hooked, pimpin' got him. My bad, my pimpin' got you hooked, my bad, I'm sorry, my pimpin'.
This story time will be the time I met a sugar daddy on POF. This was back in the day. So I don't want nobody to be like, the POF still got sugar daddies. I don't know. I'm gonna be on there. Child, got ratchet, got ghetto, got hood. So I wasn't even looking for a sugar daddy in particular, but I was always open to getting, you know, another sugar daddy. This is how it all began, okay? He messaged me and we were going back and forth, and his profile picture said, like, his age said he was like 30 something, and he looked way older than that. So I was like, you're not 30, you know, LOL. It was like, it was a mistake. He couldn't change his age or whatever. So his age ended up being like 33, really like almost 60 years old. So he wanted to hang out with me or whatever. He was actually really attractive and he was cool. And he was also in the military before, like back in the day. So at first, like, I wasn't interested in meeting up with him or whatever because I had, you know, I was finessing, okay, you guys? You're new to my channel, you gotta watch the rest of my videos. I wasn't that interested in meeting up with him. He didn't seem like generous, like he was gonna spend money or anything. And I did ask for a meet fee. Like, I literally just straight up asked for a meet fee. I said, hey, you know, age is 33 and you're not 33, so now I really can't trust you. LOL emoji, right? And he was like, what do you want? And I was like, enough to go shopping, LOL. And he was like, you know what, I'll bring you something. So he did end up bringing me a meet fee. So that was good. Again, I didn't think that he was generous or anything starting off. So he asked me about myself, and he was someone who wanted to meet at nighttime, and I'm against meeting at nighttime. I don't care who you are. I'm not meeting you at night. So I didn't want to meet him at nighttime. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. So I had to come up with a fib, a tiny white lie, okay? I told him that I was in an alcohol recovery house and that I couldn't, a sober living house, so that I couldn't leave. I had a curfew. I told him I had a curfew. Yes, I did. I told him I had a curfew. So I never hung out with him past 7 o'clock. Like, we would go out to eat. He loved to go bowling. We would do things like that. And he would just make sure that I was good. It wasn't like a set allowance, but he would always make sure that I was good. He did always want to be like, oh, can you come to my house? He always asked me to come to his house. And then he like tried to like kiss me and things like that. And so this is the thing about him. This what made him more so as a trick daddy. So if I needed groceries, we'd have to go grocery shopping together. If I needed my nails done, we'd have to go get my nails done together. Like, we had to do everything together. Like, if I needed my hair done, guess who was coming? Like, and no, we didn't even ride in the same car, but he would come and like give me the money and then leave. Like, he was a trick daddy. Trick daddies are the ones that only wants to give it to you in your hands. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The guys that don't want to give you, like, you like, oh babe, can you cash out me $500 for my nails? And then all of a sudden they like, oh no, but I can meet you at the nail salon. You got you a trick daddy, babe, and not a sugar daddy. So that's what he was giving me. Actually, he was giving very much trick daddy. Oh, that was getting super duper annoying. And we were seeing each other for a while. So he was like, when are you graduating from the sober living house? And I was like, you know what? I don't know. To ask them when I graduate from this program. Like, honestly, truly, seriously. Like, literally, I need to ask them when I graduate. And he'd be like, yeah, because I'm ready for you to spend a night.
Spend the night. Spend the night.
And I was like, well, we're not there yet, babe. Like, we're not there with the spending a night. And like, honestly, I don't think that I would even want, this is me telling him, like, I don't think that I would even want to hang out past that time, even when I get out of this halfway house, because like, what if it triggers me to drink again? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So one day he texted me and he asked me like, oh, am I seeing anybody else? If he was like the only one, if I was seeing other people.
I'm seeing everybody else.
And I told him, like, I was just straight up honest with him. I'm like, yeah, I do date, but like nothing serious. And, you know, I was like, I'm trying to focus on getting my life together and getting everything together. And then back then, it's so funny, like back then when I first started sugaring and finessing, like I used to come off like, not the first sugar daddy I ever had, I came off super struggle. Super, everything was wrong. I wasn't a damsel in distress. I was some damsel in some mess all the time. And that's why that relationship didn't last, because I had too many problems. I wanted too many problems. And then now gradually, as I started learning how to play the game, it's really everything that I teach on my channel. Never to struggle, never to beg, none of that. So a lot of my story times are mistakes that I've made in the past and things that anyone could really learn from. But the halfway house thing, I don't know if that would be considered struggle. Like, it was considered, I don't want to see you at nighttime. And I never, you know, I don't want to meet them at nighttime. So anyway, went out to dinner, right? This was like 8 o'clock. It had to be like 8 something, right? So I'm eating dinner with one of my like younger tricks or whatever. We're having a good old time. And guess who walks up to me? Yeah, because this is my life. This is my life. Who walks up to me, y'all? Who walks up to me? Yeah, the trick daddy. The trick daddy. And you know we didn't give him a name because you know how my story goes. We don't give him a name, but we're going to call him Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy walks up while I'm on a date and he's looking me up and down. And he's like, hey, Chanel, who's this? And I'm like, Trick Daddy, this is, of course I said his name, but I was like, Trick Daddy, this is David. David, meet Trick Daddy. And David's like, hey, tries to shake his hand. And he looks at me and he's like, you have some explaining to do. It's 8:15 and you told me your curfew is 7 o'clock. And then the guy that's right there, he's just looking like, what the hell is going on? Like, what is really going on? You know what I'm saying? He's like, what is really going on? He's like, is this your dad? You have a curfew? He was like, are you not 21? He was like, are you not 18? Are you not 18? Like, is this your dad? I was like, calm down. I was like, literally, calm down. Please calm down. He's like, I'm not her father. I'm her boyfriend.
I handled myself well because I see myself pouring the champagne all over the table and leaving. I mean, I was just like a millisecond from doing it.
Sir, you're not my boyfriend. You never were my boyfriend. We never said that. We never said that. So David gets up and he like literally like walks out of the date.
Goodbye.
I'm with the young trick walks out of the date. So now I'm sitting here with the bill, right? And I'm not paying it. So I'm like, well, you made him walk out, so you need to pay the bill. And so then Trick Daddy or whatever, he sits down at the table and I'm like, who are you here with? And I'm with my grandkids and he's like, I'm with my grandkids or whatever. He pointed over to the table with some teenagers. I said, okay, well, maybe you should go eat with them, but you should leave me money for the bill. And he's like, you know what? We need to talk. After this, we need to talk, whatever, right? So he does leave me money for the bill. And I leave, but I don't chase David or nothing. Like, you're not a drink. I'm not going to chase you, sir. So I didn't chase David or whatever. I texted him. He never responded. I never really seen him again after that. Really, it's just like, why is my life like this? Like, why does this all, like, somebody always popping up? That's why I am the way I am right now. Like, I literally... Side note, I do not post my location. Like, if you ever see me shopping on Snapchat, my in-store, anything, not my real location. I left there. It probably was 3-4 days ago. Because I'm not getting caught up no more. I'm sick of it. And you know what? I'm single. I technically wasn't caught up. Like, first off, Trick Daddy, you were a Trick Daddy. That's it and that's all. So I told him that the reason why I was out with David was because we were celebrating me, you know, being sober for 6-7 months. And let's be clear, before everybody gets in my comments talking about you're playing with sobriety, I was out celebrating. I was not in a halfway house though, but nevertheless. So so I told him, you know, I was out celebrating, you know, I graduated, right? So now he wants to see me all the time after 7 o'clock. Like it was like 7:55, 8:15, 9:15. So now he always wants like the movies, everything. To the point where I told him, like, whatever, y'all. I told him I relapsed. I told him I relapsed and I had to go back. And this time my curfew was 5 p.m. I wasn't doing this with him anymore. And this is the thing with all my finesse. This is why they don't last. And this is why people are like, Chanel, why don't you finesse full time? What? Because of this. Do I want to deal with this? Do I really want to deal with this? Like, no, I really don't want to deal with that, y'all. So that was pretty much the end. And I did meet him on POF. I never met, and at the time, you guys, I was meeting a lot of tricks off POF. And I don't know if POF is the lick no more. You know, I moved on to better things. I think that's pretty much it for my short little story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video. And follow me on Instagram, Codenamechanel, Snapchat, Chanel Kid Herb. And yeah, I think that I'm out. Comment y'all thoughts and opinions. Do y'all be on POF looking for sugar daddies? Are y'all on the better apps? Let me know. And I'm out.